where Freddie, Luca comes skateboarding down Park Street. It was great, man. I think we were just on the eve of something quite big. Shit, man. I want to get this. Hello, I'm Jack O'Connell. These are my film firsts with BAFTA. The first film I remember seeing is called The Last Rainforest. Does anyone know that one? The Last Rainforest. It was kind of niche. We got it from the VHS store, so we're going back. I don't know what, I was just probably drawn to the pictures. But I was hooked on this film, man. It's about deforestation, animated film. So I've always been, you know, globally conscious. I remember one character, the forest is enchanted, there's fairies and things, but they're all sort of like fairy size. And then the guys coming in, I suppose they're lumberjacks, marking the trees that were gonna get chopped down with a spray can. And then that guy gets shrunk to fairy size. And he, you know, he's taken on a journey with those guys, gets his perspective altered. That's about all I can remember, though. The first film that I should not have seen at a young age was The Exorcist.
How old were you when you saw The Exorcist?
Too young, man. I think I was like 10, maybe 11. Do you know what? I think it was on terrestrial TV. And I somehow sneakily watched it. Having heard loads about it, it messed me up. It messed me up, man.
Have you ever seen it since then?
No, I would love to, actually. I'd love to give it another watch. I don't think I can bring myself to. I'm gonna, actually, yeah, no, I will. The first time I heard the music for Sinners was on the job during the shoot, so we got to go to the studio quite a lot and work with Ludwig and Serena Goranson. So yeah, we were kind of hearing stuff for the first time in the studio, and then we'd record our numbers as well as we were shooting the film. But yeah, really cool insight to their whole sort of field. It was so cool.
What was your first reaction to reading the screenplay for 28 Years Later?
As shocking as it is, and unforgettably deplorable, I had my mind blown. I also thought there was some like real depth and texture to what Alex had written that made the whole prospect very interesting. The first day on set would have been, the very first time was on Danny's film, Just Trying to Find Your Feet. Quite turbulent, just because it was a first day, but they'd been shooting for a number of days. So yeah, it was just trying to cling on for dear life, in a way. Probably the same on Bone Temple as well. I can't actually remember the first day on Bone Temple.
Do you remember the first scene you shot with Ralph Fiennes?
The first one, no. I remember our rehearsals. We were just in a quaint community village hall in a very rural northern English town, rehearsing all this dark, depraved, satanic material. It was quite a juxtaposition.
What was the first film or TV character you were obsessed with?
Obsessed? Shit, man. I want to get this. Probably like Pokemon or something. Having a shiny Charizard was an obsession. Still have it. Power Rangers, I was obsessed with that. I'll be honest with you, it wasn't a film or TV show that made me want to act. It was watching my friend do a amateur theatre production. My friend's name is Michael Socker. He's a phenomenal actor. And I remember watching him. We were teenagers. He's a bit older than me. I think it was Cabaret. And unfortunately, I can't remember the character he played. But I just remember being young, watching him do that. Blew my socks off. And that's what made me want to do it. The first thing I ever acted in was a nativity play. I played an innkeeper. I had a line of dialogue. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, of course.
So Mary and Joseph are on a donkey. They come to the inn. They knocked on the inn, and I said, who are you and what do you want? Refuge. place to birth a night, safe quarters. I could not provide. The inn was full. Drama.
What was your first day on set of Skins like?
Trying to remember. Oh yeah. It was the first scene of season 3, where Freddie, Luca, comes skateboarding down Park Street. So it was the first. It's quite rare we shot the first scene on the first day. It was great, man. I think we were just on the eve of something quite big for us all, and it had that feeling to it. And I was having to neck fake prop beers, quite a few of them. I hadn't learned how to pace myself at that stage, so I must have got through about 7.